Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 37th episode of Uchuu Kyoudai, or Space Brothers. Now, last episode, it was all about Sarika, for the most part. A lot of backstory on her, her father, her motivations for becoming an astronaut, and being on the ISS. Just pretty much all of that we got some insight into, which was great, because Sarika is one of my favorite characters and she doesn't get enough screen time, so that was very much appreciated. So, let's get into the episode and see where we go here. Are we going to give any more phone calls? Or are we going to finally call Muta and tell him that he passed? Because I don't think we've done that yet. So, let's see. 3, 2, 1, play. Hmm. Yep. Yay. He's on the moon. Hmm. Hmm. Luckily, they didn't find any Lunarians up there, because that would have been dangerous. And he takes his first step on the moon. Very important event. Hmm. Yay! Amazing. And I get to press buttons. This is great. Oh, wow! That's why you don't jump with all your strength in space. Gravity is not as much, so you gotta be careful. Taking care of your hair? Oh yeah, that thing. He's still having his good luck streak, I guess. That is pretty incredible. Wow, multiple ones. I guess it would be a little bit scary. And he's using up all his luck. The leaky luck well. Or luck bottle, rather. You're getting her wet. That's gonna be a little bit concerning, I guess, but think of it this way. Maybe your good luck streak is still going, and it will continue to go. Wow. Well, that's unfortunate for that couple, but I'm sure things will go fine for you, Muta. Don't worry. Surely we'll finally get our answer about whether Muta passed or not this episode, right? Surely. Definitely. Baby. The bicycle really does not seem to be very secure in that trunk, like it could fall out at any minute. Yutori Janai. He has his brother after all. To help push the vehicle, of course. Hmm. And of course Appa, who doesn't help at all. Two men in the park. That sounds a little bit scary. Hmm. He's gonna be in the lowest, isn't he? Well, I don't have a December birthday, so I'm safe. October. Wow. Yeah, I kind of figured. Is that why there's a bicycle in the opening? Well, I would be more surprised if you did, Muta. I think I might have one in my carport. It's not mine, technically, but... Yeah, don't hog all the fun. Yeah, I'm sure he wants to have some fun, too. Half of what's left or half of what was started with? Yeah, that's a not so fun part. Unless you're an asshole, in which case that is a fun part, too. Which one is Muta? Well, I'm not gonna do it in front of you. Sure. I don't think it matters that much, but I guess I understand. Well, if she's offering, you know. Get off the phone, I have an important phone call I'm expecting. Go away. And the waiting. The waiting is the worst part. Probably just read a book or something to keep your mind off of it. Oh. Well, there you go. Hopefully it's not somebody else. Are you not going to answer it? I guess you don't want to seem too desperate. Never get to hear the other side, do we? It doesn't tell me anything. Oh. What was that? What even happened? It went by too quickly. Did you just bump your nose against something, or... Oh, you're... Okay, he bumped his head against something. Don't think that's okay. Yes. Because he wants some bad luck. At least you're aware of it. It really is. What will happen, so... He's not wrong. Okay. Uh... Yeah, when he starts with Zanna Nagara, you know it's not gonna be good news. But somebody had to fail, so... No, it's just how it goes sometimes. I think you might want that cake now. This is back in high school. Looks like high school uniform. I was so important back in school. How could I not succeed here? Yeah. So how dare they not accept me? Maybe they didn't think you were enough of a team player. But this does help Muta's chances, so that's why it's a good thing for him. I don't know if it's something that you could be answered in a simple... It is not cut out for being an astronaut. Humility? Okay, so more or less what I said about the team player thing. And that's fair enough. I remember that. Those were good times. Again, how dare he? Who did pass, by the way, so get wrecked, Mizoguchi. Yeah, just drink your problems away. He did. He deserves it more than you, so... Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, boop, 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 pop, 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 beep, 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 boop, 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 pop, 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 beep. A favor? Even though the dish clearly says Oppo, I keep thinking it says Aho at first, but that'd be kind of mean. That's silly. How could they forget about you? That's an afro anyone would remember. Meanwhile, back on the moon, what are they up to? It's to be expected. It's a different type of gravity to get used to, after all. And that as well. Man, I can only imagine what it would be like to be so far away from home, where it's literally impossible to walk home. Houston, we have a problem. The ceiling's too low. It hurts us. 3 meters. He just laughs. That's good too. And of course, when he says Yawarakai, I think of the Hitori Bochi anime. Because that's the name of one of the characters. Yes, I'm sure that would be... I guess he's already fit to be an astronaut. Good job, Muta. You're way ahead of the game. Okay. Nice singing. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd song. Okay, why are you acting like this. Somebody's a lot more eager than another character was. You can't see you bowing, you know. Is that stuck in your head now? So, what did they say? Was it bad news? Or what did they say specifically? Okay, does it have to do with the favor that was mentioned before? The episode title was something about two men in the park, so I guess that's what this is referring to. That is what that's what it was referring to, this. Doesn't he always? I don't think there's any situation where you ask a dog, "Hey, do you want to go for a walk?" And he says, "Nah, I'm good," and then just lays down. I think dogs almost always want to go for a walk. Nobody said there'd be children in this park. What if I get a disease from them? They're like everywhere. Not safe here. They can attack at any minute. Are you struggling to swing? Yeah, this seems like a very busy park, and don't hurt yourself. I'm worried about a couple of these kids hurting themselves, but nah, they're kids, they'll be fine. Hey, I was gonna keep that. Sure, I'm sure it will taste delicious. So, there he is. So why did you want to meet at a very public, very busy park? Yeah, I do kind of remember him from that interview, yeah. I don't know, a lot of characters kind of blend together in my head in this show. But I think he knew him as a kid. I think that's what he's referring to. If I'm remembering, if I'm not mixing up characters. Did that click something in your head? Yes. I fell down a flight of stairs. Sure. Lion. That's not a bad nickname to have. That is a lot more hair, yeah. I'm not sure that's the reason. Yeah, you also have to be able to depend on others. That's how it goes sometimes. Unfortunately, I was gonna spray. I thought he was spraying someone. Mom, why are you spying? Using his real name. Wow, how professional. So, good news, bad news. Say it, say it. You can't say no to Musa. I feel like he's gonna say yes, welcome aboard, but I'm still nervous. There we go, Mutsa. I knew you could do it. Congratulations. You can be happy now. Jump up in the air. You won't hit your head on the ceiling. You can do it. Jump up. Be happy. Hug someone. Maybe a tree. I guess it takes a minute for it to sink in, but it is very happy news. And you got to hear it in person, which is something most of the other people didn't get to have. Finally got that good luck benefiting him the way he wanted it to. You're probably never gonna get that hand back. I'm so happy for you, Mutsa. Just try not to cry. Oh no. This is why I said it was dangerous. Oh, okay. Wasn't as bad as it could have been. What, did you hear that from all the way over there? Uh, having 2 children that are astronauts, you must be so proud. Press conference. Okay, I was gonna ask that, but I don't have to now. Because Kenji also passed, Sarika also passed, I don't know who else did. Oh, the pink bicycle from the horoscope. Yeah, good thing that was around. That probably made the difference. I didn't even think about that when she initially went by, but it clicked in my head, you know, in this scene. So we gotta meet up with Sarika and Kenji here. Oh, that's a little bit awkward. But it's okay, we're an astronaut now, so it's all good. Open the door and step inside to your new future. You no longer have to worry about getting a job on Earth. Wow, sounds like there's quite a crowd in there. And it ends. Well then, I was a little bit worried, but yeah, Mutsa passed. It's great. He still hasn't quite caught up to Hibito because Hibito's actually on the moon right now, but he's pretty close now. He's taking a big leap forward. One small step for man, one giant leap for Mutsa. Oof. Oof. Okay, that was the 37th episode of Space Brothers. And after a very long 37 episodes, Muta can finally call himself an astronaut. So, yeah, that's basically what the whole show's been kind of building up to for the most part. Of course, we've also been following Hibito's journey as well. But easily the biggest focus of the show has been Muta's pursuit of being an astronaut, being able to catch up to Hibito. You know, feeling shame for falling so far behind when he feels like a brother should always, you know, be ahead of the younger brother. And even through all that, he's finally worked really hard. He's taken so many tests, done so many interviews, done so many, just all of that stuff. So many of both of them, so many tests, so many interviews. Had to sit inside of a certain area with some other people locked in there for like a couple weeks or whatever, and had to survive that. He's been through so much, through so many episodes. 37 episodes is more episodes than a lot of anime have total, and it's taken him that long to finally get to this point of being an astronaut. And he's so happy, the mother's happy, it's all finally come to its fruition, you know, he finally gets to go into space. He's not in space yet, he still has a press conference to do, but he's definitely come a long way. He was obviously really worried because felt like he was using up all his good luck, but luckily for him, the pink bicycle was nearby, and it apparently made the difference, and he managed to get the good news, become an astronaut. So, not much more to say on that aside from just good for you. Hibito doesn't know yet, but I'm sure once he finds out, he'll be pretty happy, pretty proud of you, and hopefully at some point they can be in space together. You know, walk on the moon together, or walk on Mars together, or you know, just be in the International Space Station together, whatever. But hopefully they can be in space together at some point, because we do see a lot of that, like in the opening and ED and stuff, the two of them like in space together. So it would be nice to see that in the actual show, and it's now possible because he is now an astronaut as well. So yeah, now I just wonder how long it will take for him to actually be in space. Like, wonder how many more episodes it'll take before we get him up there. That's something to think about, because there are still plenty of episodes left in the show. It really was funny with the whole Band-Aid thing, because they kept hurting themselves in the ceiling because there's much less gravity on the moon because it's smaller than Earth, so the gravity doesn't pull on as hard on you as Earth does. So when you jump up in the air, you keep going for much longer than you would on Earth, and then boom, there's a ceiling in between you and the outside world that comes into contact with your head. So a lot of them had Band-Aids, and Hibito made a joke about how, yeah, we'll just say this is what you do when you're an astronaut. You have a Band-Aid on your forehead. And it transitions over to Muta, who does have a Band-Aid on his forehead. So kind of foreshadowing that he would become an astronaut. So that was pretty interesting. We also had some stuff with the other character. I think his name was Mikazuchi or something, you know. And he took issue with not passing, because he seemed to have thought it would happen. You know, he sees himself as his leader, and apparently a bunch of other people do as well. People follow him, and he's so smart and all that. Nobody disagrees with him. So he thought for sure he would have this in the bag, but no. Apparently he does not work well enough with others or depend on them or whatever, so he's just not allowed to do it. But Kenji did, and that's some pretty great justice, you know. Considering what we had to be put through during the I don't even know what to call that examination. The isolation exam, I guess I'll call it that. In the isolation exam, you know, he was obviously butting heads a lot with Kenji, so very satisfying for me for him to fail. So, especially when he gave us that big spiel about how great he was in school, and as a result, it's unbelievable that he didn't pass. That especially took away any sympathy I might have had for him. Kind of went out the window at that point. So, you know, just get wrecked is kind of my thoughts on that matter. But yeah, that park was just so busy. There were just people everywhere. People running around, jump rope, bicycles, playing with the water fountain. Not where I would want to go to be told that my dream is about to come true. You know, personally, that's not where I would want to go for that, but I guess it's fine. I'd rather be in, like, more of a private location. Not a location where I was not allowed to make a lot of noise, but just somewhere that there weren't a bunch of kids, basically, you know. Like maybe a semi-nice restaurant or something. But that's just me. But then again, I'm of the opinion that children ruin everything, so that's part of the reason why I believe that. So, yeah, I think that's all we had to say on the episode. It's a big episode, big moment for Muta for sure, and I guess we'll see how he'll celebrate, if at all, next episode. Maybe he'll go out to a nice restaurant with his family to celebrate, who knows, or just have a nice dinner at home. We'll find out next episode, so till then. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.